Is it okay if I touch you during our consultation?
Yeah.
And my pronouns are she, they, if you wanted to share yours.
I use they, them.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do with your hair, Chloe?
So I'm having this problem where every time I go to get my hair cut, I feel like
Hey Siri, turn it down.
Sorry. It's okay. Every time I feel like I go to get a haircut, it's very like, it turns out too feminine and like pixie cut. And I don't want it to be so feminine and pixie cut.
Yeah.
And so I like it really short on my neck and on my sideburns. And then I like it kind of messier on top. And I like to give it a little bit of room to not hit my eyebrows for a little while.
Got it.
So those are kind of like my hopes and dreams. And whatever you can make out of that is great for me.
Okay. So do you have any pictures or anything?
Not really. I've been through like so many different haircuts.
Sure.
Like I had like a fashion bowl cut. I've had like a fade. I've had like a bald head. I've done everything. Sure.
So you're open.
I'm really open to whatever. Yeah.
Cool. So let's talk about your hair in 3 different parts.
Great.
We're going to talk about like the sides and the back, this stuff down through here first. Then we'll talk about the top, and then we'll talk about the front. So this area through here, above the ear and down through the back, you said you want to take that shorter.
Yeah.
How short are you thinking? You want to do like clippers?
I like it clipper, like very, very close.
Really nice and tight.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the next question I have for you, and you've had short hair long enough, if I say, do you want it faded, does that?
Yeah.
So that means, for everybody at home who doesn't know, like a little bit shorter around the bottom into something longer.
Yeah.
So then the next question is, when we fade it, we can take this really, really tight. And we can keep the taper lower and like leave more length up through the top, or we can make it shorter, higher up, and keep it leaner through this area. And I can show you pictures and we can really decide, narrow that down. But when I start to explain that, what are you thinking? Like, do you want it pretty short, higher up? Do you want the taper to be a little bit lower around the bottom? There's not a right or wrong answer.
Yeah, it's such a hard question. I think I want it to be shorter, a little bit higher up.
Got it.
Because my hair gets really thick up here too. And so I feel like if I have length down here, it makes it feel like it's too heavy.
Yep. I'm seeing it too. You're pointing it out. It does get really round.
Yeah.
So we want to make decisions to keep this as lean as possible.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting from you.
Yeah.
And then down around the bottom, you're cool with taking it real nice and short and keeping it crispy.
Yes.
So then we continue that high up and keep this lean and square. I mean, in beauty school, they teach us, and this is just absurd that a shape could have a gender, but if we were trying to make less feminine choices, according to what I learned 13 years ago, and more androgynous or masculine leaning choices, square.
Yeah.
Squares are always what they would say. So if we keep this leaner, that might scratch the itch in you that you're looking for.
Yeah.
When you bring up things like, I want it to be a little bit more androgynous or a little bit more masked.
Yeah.
That could help. So let's try it. I think that's a great idea. Okay, so then let's talk about the length up through the top. It's long.
Yeah.
It's so long.
It grows so fast too.
Okay, yeah, thank you for telling me that. Some people's hair does really grow very, very fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so this length up through here, are you wanting to take much length off? Do you want to have it be longer and then it like disconnected from the sides where the sides are really short? Tell me a little bit more about this stuff up through here.
I do like having a little bit of length up top to kind of like scrunch it and play with it and like have a little bit of messiness to it. But I do want it to be a little bit shorter just because like it starts to feel heavy up here. I was feeling like on the crown of my head the other day and I was like, holy, that's getting long.
It's so long.
Yeah.
I agree. Especially and you said it, the crown of your head. This part always seems to grow out really thick and really fast, I bet. We can get away with taking this a lot shorter.
Yeah.
And you will still be able to like push it forward and have it look PC. Are you planning on pushing it forward?
Yeah, I like having it pushed forward. I do have a cowlick like right here and then right here.
Thank you for telling me
that.
Yes,
my cowlicks are crazy.
Are you ever going to want to wear it like spiked up at all? Or just
yeah,
more push
every
forward?
once in a while I do,
Okay.
But more often than not, I just kind of like
Have it
push
later.
it forward. I like get it wet and then just kind of like scrunch it around and
Yep.
blow dry it a little bit and call it a day.
Perfect. So we are going to take this shorter. It's so long.
Yeah.
And then that's going to balance it more. And again, what that will help with is the roundness. And the haircut right now, it's very round. And if we take this shorter, it's going to help it feel less bowly. Okay, so then the front. You said I like to leave room so it doesn't touch my eyebrows. We're talking about trimming this part.
Yeah.
So how short are you thinking you want to take this, Chloe?
I don't know. I love a baby doll bang.
Me too.
I haven't had one in a while, but I've been kind of itching for it. So I feel like I want to take it a little bit shorter up here, but still pushed forward enough.
Yes, I love that idea. We should do that for sure. I think you can totally support it. It sounds like you had your hair short before. It's also a really fun, cool color. Like a baby bang is what's going to set it off. So then, like, my next question and last question is the bangs themselves. Are you wanting like more of a solid line, or do you want it to be like PC?
I don't want it to be like thin, but I do like a little pieciness. Okay. I don't want it to be like a heavy line.
Right. Got it. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to repeat back to you one more time what we're going to do. Cool. We're going to cut it short on the sides. We're going to keep it really lean, high up. We're going to take off length through the back, a significant amount, but you're still going to have enough to like wear it forward and PC. Absolutely. And some pieces you could even spike up if you wanted once we take off this length. And then this here, we're going for it. We're making it short and, you know, PC and edgy. I love it.